He just like so fucking horrible to me. He just treated me like a stupid black bitch. And it was like so painful for me, and everybody was like, well, you're the fucking dumbass because you stayed, and you're just a stupid black bitch because you let him treat you like one. And like, I know that the situation was my fault because I should have just left, but like, it really fucking hurt because like, I had sex with him and he basically just like used me for sex. He was like white guy in a frat. And so basically I ended up seeing him at Target when I was there with my old best friend like at the time. And he wouldn't look me in the eyes. He wouldn't say anything. It was like he was ashamed of me and just like embarrassed. Which is like how most people get about me, and it was like so fucking painful. And so I stood up for myself and said what I needed to say to him. And he ran away from me when I was speaking to him. And my friend was like, that's humiliating. Like, she was like, you just embarrass yourself, and like, that's pathetic for you as a black woman to do something that stupid.
Believe it or not, I've actually done a commentary for this thing like at least two other times or whatnot. I just it didn't come off right for me, and I told anecdotes and I told a story in one about my own personal experience. I think I wanted to leave that out because it's not about me, okay? It's about all you guys out there, all you young kings. It's about you, okay? It's not really about me. If I'm going to tell a story about, if I'm going to talk about any of my experiences, it's going to be a separate video, probably, maybe I'll just make another channel for that. So I could talk, more candidly. This platform doesn't, I shouldn't be really telling any personal anecdotes and shit. Sometimes I do from time to time. But, I showed you the clips that I showed you, when I showed you that one clip, because I want to put things in context and shit, because people are taking this photo and using it as some kind of rallying point for SYSBM or passport bros, and I think that's wrong. All right, yeah, a bit surprised to hear me say that. I think this picture has been largely misinterpreted. Okay, largely misinterpreted and shit. I think this is a picture of a racist event. All right, just to be upfront and frank about it and shit. I think this is what they call what they used to call a penguin party. Yes, a penguin party and shit. It can be inverted as well, but it's a party where one race brings another race, preferably a black race, to covertly laugh and jeer at them and whatnot, It's kind of like what they call the ugly girl party for fraternities, where the frat brothers would go and find the most unappealing woman and ask them on a date and bring them to this party and shit, and then they would, afterwards or during, most of the time during and shit. So a lot of these guys have no fucking decorum and shit. There's no consequences really in our society today. They would vote on who was the most ugliest girl and give out a prize and shit, sometimes to the girl, just to humiliate her and whatnot. And the way things go nowadays, a lot of these women would still stick around, even though they knew the deal that they were brought to the party because they were less than. Well, sorority, on the sorority side and shit, there's a inverted female on male version of this called a penguin party and shit. And they bring black guys, these white girls, attractive white girls, go out and pick up these brothers. And it don't matter if they're athlete or not. They go pick up these brothers and they take them, back to the sorority house or wherever they having a party. And they do the judging thing. And they do like weird stuff like, they talk real vulgar and shit and, look at the men salaciously and, make comments and, it's just kind of weird and uncomfortable and shit. I will disclose that I was covertly taken to a penguin party back in the day and shit. And a very wealthy part of Southern California and shit. And that female paid the price. She paid the price and shit. And don't say anything because I'm a cisgender straight black male. It's just that, like, after that, she was person non grata and shit around my home and whatnot. She wasn't getting no action, and when I did deem the action her, she got tossed up. I'll leave it at that and whatnot. What we're looking at is not like some rallying cry or pointing towards the future of Gen Z, you know, going outside of the community on the regular. It's not that. This is a picture of some women being fucking racist and shit. Okay, they're being fucking racist. This is a goddamn penguin party-ish picture, in my opinion. Okay, I think this originated on BGS Imore, one of his community tab posts. I think this is where I got it from and downloaded it and shit because I wanted to talk about it. You know, this is not a passport bro situation. Okay, this is not a going outside the community situation. This is the reason why we need to talk to our young men, talk to our brothers and shit. All right, talk to them and shit. When you look at the picture, look at all the black men in the picture. Right, look at all the young black men there. Look at their faces. Look at their hairstyles and everything. They're kind of similar, right? But look at the posture in the picture. Look at the face of all the women in the picture, and you'll notice that they're kind of taking the lead. Okay, you can tell what party it is. It's a penguin party. All right, these girls brought these guys as their dates. All right, girls brought this. I think there's like a woman of color at the end, and she looks kind of uncomfortable. If you look real close, you could blow the picture up, look right at her face. She looks kind of uncomfortable, and that's what we're looking at. Okay, we're looking at a racist situation. Don't take this as no fucking, clarion call and shit. I was pissed off a couple of weeks ago with the Shabria Rawls situation, black therapists, when they were saying that black women mostly dragged her down and whatnot. And they said, they kind of like, they poo-pooed black men, in my opinion. A lot of brothers was calling in. A lot of brothers was trying to drag her fucking ass. Okay? And I think it's unfair of any Negroes that's supposedly in our ethnic community to sit on their fucking ass and talk outside their neck and say that niggas normally don't make these kind of calls. They normally get unbothered. No, this chick, the fucking therapist, she asked for the fire. She asked for the thunder. She got it from black men. I actually included quotes from black men in my video that I did. And, be that as a man, I can't be that fucking... I can't be, not responsible for speaking up on something, okay? I can't be that way, So I wanted you to, anybody thinks this is some kind of fucking victory lap, you better get this picture and blow it up and take a look at the faces on it, all right? This is not a victory lap, okay? This is 10 steps back. You see, SYSBM equals sigma, being a sigma, okay? You truly SYSBM when you don't give a fuck about anyone's validation, and you're building yourself. You're living your best life. It's not about being by yourself or anything like that, or being standoffish. It's truly believing in, truly having a belief system.